Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Little Reader's house. I'm the Little Reader, also known as Amanda. You're in my house. Can't think of a better place to share space with you. And welcome. Get cozy, get comfy. If you're new here, brand new, I hope you stick around at least for the next 2 minutes because we're going to do a little meditation real quick. You won't even know it hit ya. And then we're going to channel straight from spirit, which is what we do here recently. Now, going back in time, I'll tell you, Granny Amanda will tell you a story. Oh, that's like the mystical version. I have like a twisted wood cane, and I'm like hobbling into my little cottage. So, back in the day, dearie, we did readings with tarot cards. Flipped them around, and we were like, oh, the Empress. Oh, King of Swords. Oh, the Star. But then, Spirit was like, you're going to reimagine this a little bit, and you're going to show up every day and channel straight from me. So that's what we've been doing, because what do we do around here? We listen to the guidance of the heart, which for me is where spirit comes through most clearly. So let's kick things off with a little, but before we even do that, if you're old here, meaning not new, thank you. And I love you. And it's a wonder and a privilege and an honor to share continued space with you. I see all of your comments. I see all of your likes. I see all of your engagements of all kinds. I feel your energies. It's a gift. And you are the reason that the human aspect of myself continues to show up and to exchange the vibes because of your beautiful souls. So I want to honor the stands as well. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what that term stands means, but I know someone will tell me. So now, with all of that pushed off to the side, we can hit our meditation. So get cozy, get comfy. And when it comes to meditation, my beautiful friend, actually comfort is divine. I know there's a lot of sitting upright and we see all the pictures cross-legged. For those who are new here, I am a certified meditation instructor through my incredible teacher, David G. I recommend you check out all of his free meditations on SoundCloud. We do it like this. Get cozy, get comfy. Don't worry about a crooked spine and a crooked neck. Let's go. Only 2 minutes. Start by taking some nice, relaxing, deep breaths in, the deepest you've taken all day. I'll illustrate. And it doesn't matter if you use your nose to inhale or your mouth to inhale and your nose to exhale. You mix it up. Get creative. If you want to get real hyped, take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out audibly through your mouth, like so. Oh yeah, and it just keeps going. Let's do that 3 more times. Any style, your choice. Gorgeous. And now invite you to close your eyes gently. Close them down. And continue to breathe like it's your job. And let your body find its own rhythm. Switch from the manipulation of the breath to the witnessing of the breath. With every breath getting a little looser. A little more relaxed. A little lighter. And then I invite you to take conscious control of your awareness by locating it. Where are you? Where is your awareness? It could be in the body, it could be on the breath, it could be on the sound of my voice or the sounds you hear in the video. Where is it? Just locate it. And know that to locate your awareness is to go from unconscious to conscious immediately. When you find your awareness, witness it. Witness what you are witnessing. And then gently shift that awareness to the center of your chest. You can gently place your right hand over the center of your chest if you have one. Just witness the rise and fall of that chest. Witness the spacious feeling beneath that hand, within that chest. Continuing to breathe. And then allow me, trust me, beautiful soul, for one moment, to offer you an idea. And if you like that idea, we can drop it into your heart center, like dropping liquid from an eyedropper into a pond. Do you trust me? Here's the idea. You are loved. You are loved. And if you accept it, allow me to drop it into your heart, each word, a single drop into your heart center. Place your awareness there in your chest and hear me as I say, you are loved. And just feel that in your chest. Take 2 final deep breaths. Relaxed, letting your body set the rhythm, the tempo, the style. Here we go. And then gently flutter your eyes open like butterflies. And if you want to move your right hand, if you had one, if you placed it over your chest, feel free to do that. If not, you can leave it right there. And we're back, beautiful soul. You just meditated. Wasn't it just the best moment ever? It's okay. Can also be difficult, confusing, frustrating, annoying. It can be everything. And that's what meditation is. It's just like life. It's a little microcosm of the macrocosm. But if you do it enough, you start to realize that the meditation experience is in fact the macrocosm, and everything else is the microcosm. It's a real good time. If you're into that sort of thing, links below. But for now, we're here. We've just bonded. Now let's see what Spirit wants to bring through, beautiful soul. Let me move this a little bit closer. Oh, and while we're at it, look at my rock. It's aquamarine. I love this stone so much. I love aquamarine. Aquamarine is what I call my soul stone. And I call it that because the color of my soul is aquamarine. And it seems to be that my soul's calling, when I feel the most alive, vibrant, and full of love and life, is when I am practicing courage, which this is the stone of, when I am speaking, when I am singing, when I am sharing space, when I am communicating from a heart-centered place. So I encourage you to contemplate over time. It's not to be rushed. And it's not entirely intellectual either. It's very much a heart-based exploration. Contemplate. What is your soul stone? What is your soul color? Who are you? Who are you? Contemplate. So Spirit, who are you? Come on through. Let the gorgeous souls watching and the gorgeous soul talking get a load of your latest and greatest. I like to always remind, Spirit has a fantastic sense of humor, so never worry about offending the Great Spirit. Oh my gosh, that's our topic. Well, here we go. So, the topic itself isn't necessarily don't worry about offending Spirit, although that's an important point Spirit wants to get through. Spirit is just happy. And when I say Spirit, for those who are just joining or for those who are like, why, Amanda? Why that? Why not God or Source or the Great Mother? And all of those are great. I say Spirit because as a tarot reader, that was my go-to term, so it's just locked in. But we can change it up at any time. Spirit, the source, the whole, the white light, the animating all that is, the intelligence that gives life to the entire simulation in which we all partake, and all levels of it, including the higher simulations that we're like, oh wow, this is the real world. Spirit loves to be engaged with and interacted with. And what Spirit is saying would translate in English, which is the only language I speak passably well, unless tequila is involved. In English, it would translate to, I am lonely without you. I am lonely without you. That is Spirit's song today. The song of Spirit. I am lonely without you, beautiful soul. And what does it mean? What does it mean? There's so much to it, and yet it's so simple. And there are so many verses from the Bible, if you're familiar with this ancient text, that come up in terms of, I think this is even expressed biblically as a conversation from God, which is how Spirit is referenced in this book, to the reader, or in the stories to the person who's listening. It's like there's almost a sense of mourning for a connection to the children, the followers, the sheep, the people. And we've come a long way in terms of intellectual development and development of the realm of mind since the time in which that book was transcribed, channeled, and put into text. But certain truths remain timeless. And Spirit's message today is that the great animating force, the white light, the divine, God, Goddess, the Great Mother, the all that is, the universe, insert your label of choice for your comfortability and enjoyment, is everywhere, in everything, which makes it awfully convenient for us to connect at any time. Spirit is making a big deal right now about my bedroom, and without revealing the entire contents of this elusive and undiscoverable location. It's like this. Spirit is in the bed. Spirit is in the floor. Spirit is in the walls. Spirit is in the furniture. Spirit is in the objects. Look at this remote control. Spirit's in there. Spirit's in this. Spirit is, if you want to think of it scientifically, the atoms, the particles, the molecules that makes up everything. There's nothing that spirit is not. And that's something spirit really wants to get across, because it seems that somewhere along the way, the human mind got lost in the sauce of things that are spiritual, things that aren't spiritual. And even an entire description of what spirituality is. And Spirit is saying, spirituality is everything, because I, as Spirit, am everything. I'm in the rock. I'm in the clothes. I'm in the hair. I'm in the form, most certainly. And I think the human thought process has an easier time accepting that, because it's like, oh yeah, this is animated. So of course. But Spirit's in the trees. There's an Olivia Rodrigo song from The Hunger Games, You Can't Catch Me Now, I think. And there's a line that goes something to the effect of, I'm in the trees, I'm in the breeze, my footsteps on the ground. Don't quote me on that, but close enough. And that's the general gist that Spirit is giving us right now, is that I'm everywhere and everything. And if you want to tune into me, if you want to converse with me, begin to behave with the awareness that I am everything you see. There's another song there too. Touch the remote like it's got the divine in it. Game changer for how we treat the remote control. Touch the rock like it's got the divine in it. Touch the form like it's got the divine in it. Touch the furniture. Touch the sheets. Touch the light. The toothbrush. The mirror. The bathtub. Now we've ventured into the bathroom, as you can see. The hallway, the walls, the doors. Touch all the inanimate objects as if they were the divine, because Spirit is saying, they are. The people that we encounter, look at them with the respect of being animated divinity before you. Layers of patterning on top of the expression of that light, like lenses over a source of light, certainly. But then Spirit says, the lenses are the divine too. This goes back to yesterday's transmission. Freedom from judgment. We, those of us who are connected to the mental realm, our favorite social media feed in the universe, because it's one we've all been sharing forever without realizing what it was. But technology is now doing a beautiful job of illuminating what the mental realm looks like in terms of technology and software. If it looks very much like an Instagram feed, it's what we're all plugged into. And we start to get all these opinions and these ideas and these attitudes from our environments, from our genetic patterning, which breeds its own types of thoughts, from our soul's desires, which breeds its own types of thoughts. So we start to think we know things. We have knowledge, certainly. Then we develop that into judgments. So we'll look at another being and we'll say, oh, can't possibly be the divine. And Spirit says, oh, baby, if only you knew. It's me looking at you. And that's so very true. It is. Spirit wants us to know everything. The door handle, I'm looking at one right now. The door handle has the divine in it. And it's not meant to overwhelm, Spirit says. This doesn't have to be the type of shift where after we shut down this video, we're like, okay, I'm going to go out there and treat everything like it's divine. See, there's like a teeth-gritting, tension-forming mandate situation. Like, I got to do this now. And it's like, no. No. When we have that kind of tension in our body, we're actually restricting the flow of the light, of the divine light, of the animating force. So we want to release the tension and relax and mellow out. And understand that there also aren't any have-tos. When Spirit offers insights, they are simply offered with the intention of making our evolution and our expansion a more peaceful, blissful, joyful experience. So at the very moment when an insight is received and it hits up against a wall, and in psychology we would call that a trigger arises, we let it go. And we take a moment to relax and then maybe revisit. These insights are not meant to give you a mandate, a mission, a new belief system, a new to-do list, a spiritual to-do. To be more spiritual now, I must treat everything as if it were the divine. You don't have to. No. In fact, the way this originated is because Spirit is lonely. Spirit is actually infinitely patient. So it doesn't mind waiting. Time, quick for Spirit. When you're an eternal being, it'd be like that. Spirit doesn't mind waiting, but Spirit just wants us to know, me and you, beautiful soul, that when life feels a little vapid and it feels a little dry and crusty, meaningless, empty, confusing, and wrong, depleting, and too much or too little, or just all the things. Spirit wants you to know that you can turn to your remote control and say, hey, you're divine. You can turn to a rock. Hey, divine. You can turn to yourself in a mirror. Hey, divine. To a tree, to a bird, to a friend, to a light, to a wall, to a clock, to a lamp, to an element like water or earth or fire or air. And when you make the determination that for a moment you will be conscious, you will take all that awareness that you have control over, and just like we did in our meditation today, you go, where am I? Okay, right now I'm in the mental realm. Let's just grab that real quick and bring it to right here, to this moment, and treat this moment like a divine moment. In a holistic practice of this, Spirit says, is just to become present. You don't even have to single out anything in the room or in the great outdoors, the GODs, wherever you are. You just take a moment and you say all of it, including this form sitting in it, including this mind plugged into the great collective mind. Divine. Touched by an angel is what I'm hearing. And Spirit says, the angel is you. You're the witness. That makes you the angel. That is where we are leaving it today, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining me, for participating in a meditation, for being the divine in form, for being the angel that brings light and love with you wherever you go. No matter how you judge your form to be or your mind to be, know that your heart, the portal to the divine, the portal to source, it is pure, it is love, it is perfection. It is you. I'm sending you all the love I got because you are so very worthy of it. And until we meet again, beautiful soul, bye for now.